Hey, beautiful friends. Ah, so I've been wandering these woods, which I am so blessed to be living near right now. I can walk to them from where I'm staying. So I really felt like I wanted to bring some of the beauty that's here right now. I mean, if you can see, I'm just surrounded by so many flowers. The bluebells are starting to come out, and these beautiful trees. And this tree here really wanted to be in the video. So I've been sat at another spot for ages and I just couldn't press the record button and I couldn't record anything. And then I started walking and this tree, like I saw it earlier. Actually, I saw it a couple of days ago. And for some reason it wants to be here. So it's beautiful. So I really feeling this impulse and desire to start sharing content again. I'm currently living somewhere else and I now have good internet access, which I just didn't have in the last place I was living. I had a very strange, I feel like quite a strange experience while I was there. I was there for just over a year and I just felt my connection to the elemental realms and to nature just wasn't as strong as it had been. And so what I've been bringing through on these videos and the interviews, I just couldn't access that magic in the same way. It was such a strange experience. I really expected that when I left the town and I went and lived in nature, that my senses would open out even more. But actually, it ended up being a bit of a deep inward time, maybe slightly dark night of the soul. There was a lot of grief that came up for me in the last year. And so I've really journeyed with grief this year. And I think on the upside of this past year, it has taken me much deeper into myself. And yeah, I really want to start sharing more. I want to open out the dialogue of what I share on this channel as well. I want to keep it connected with nature and elemental stuff, if that comes up, if that feels right to share about. But I really want to share about the journey of following the heart and living from the heart as well. And all of that is so connected. So my experience of journeying deeper into my connection with nature is definitely through the portal of the heart, definitely being heart connected and dropped into the heart. And for me, the earth is the realm of the heart. It's deeply unconditionally loving energy that allows everything. So now that I'm in a new space, physically and emotionally and mentally, it really feels like it's time to start sharing more content for you. So I'm recording this. What's the date today? It's the beginning of April. It's about the 8th of April 2020. So we're right in the virus pandemic situation. And yes, I've experienced fear coming up around a few different things. But on the whole, I'm feeling very peaceful, very blessed, very grateful to be where I am. Life orchestrated in such a beautiful way for me to be where I am today, staying in the home that I'm in. Access to this woodland. I have my daughter living with me at the moment. And I'm actually feeling very blessed. Nature feels beautiful. You know, there's this, on top of the craziness that's going on, there's this underlying peacefulness that is in nature right now. And yeah, I guess my desire is to bring that through in some way, and maybe to support people to find that, even if they're indoors and can't access nature directly. but finding ways to tap into that frequency and tap into that reality and that realm of nature, of spirit, of beauty. You know, it does permeate everything. And so I really want to start bringing that through in whatever way that wants to come through. And it feels really good to be sharing again. It's been really difficult this last year not being able to share. I mean, when I say I wasn't able to, it didn't feel right to, and I had really bad internet connection where I was, and so, yeah, it was hard work trying to even upload the few interviews that I did. So it's just a little bit of an update, and is there anything else I want to share? So what I'm feeling in this moment is that the veils are very thin right now. There's a lot of light coming in. So I work very much on the energetic realms. I see things on the energetic realms. I see what's going on in the man-made reality, in our crazy societies that we live in. I don't close myself off completely to that. I mean, I don't watch the news very often, and but you know, I think that I'm grounded enough to know that there's a lot of stuff going on right now. But within all of this, there is this beautiful energy coming in, and one level at which I saw what was going on was that everybody was needing to slow right down in order to assimilate this energy into our physical beings. So I don't know why I'm sharing that right now. It's just what I'm seeing to share with you. And I'm being guided very much to share about grounding and about coming into the heart space as much as possible. And for me, that does not mean to negate and to ignore the levels of fear that we may be feeling in our beings. I truly believe that it's important that we feel all of it right now, that we allow all of it and give space to all of it. And that's why I love working with the heart so much, because it invites it all in. You can breathe it all into your heart center. The heart center is like a 0 point where it transmutes everything, and you have that ability right inside of you just to breathe all your fear into your heart center and then to breathe out love. What else wants to be shared? Wow, it's really amazing experience for me when I come and do this, because I start to see things and I'm shown things which actually when I'm not doing this, I see and feel things, but actually not as much as when I'm tuning in. So what I'm seeing as well right now, as well as this beautiful light that's coming in, and I said, like, the veils are very thin right now. So I mean, here at the moment it's spring and all the elemental energy is very alive, but also I'm seeing a lot of angelic energy is very close to us right now as well. And so, oh yeah, I feel really emotional with this. So it's an amazing opportunity to start to tune into the realms of spirit right now. So whether you connect and we're in with angelic realms, or just invite your guides in, it's like they're here for us. There's so many beings here for us right now. And that's what I can see and feel when I tune in, when I close my eyes. There are so many angels, so many spirits, light beings. And you know, if you're ever worried about connecting in with these beings, you can always ask that you be connected to beings that are here for your highest good and the highest good of all beings. The beings that love you unconditionally. You can ask those beings and state that you only wish to have those beings with you. So I think I'm going to start sharing like some techniques in other videos, some techniques for grounding, clearing your energy system, but also guidance on how you can tune into your own knowing for this. So what works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you. And one of the messages that's really coming through right now is I'm just seeing, especially like on Facebook and social media, there are so many different ideas right now, so many ideas about what's going on flying around. And I feel like all of them have a truth running through them. And so it's like there is as many different ideas as there are people, and there are as many different pathways as there are people, and we really are here to experience and walk our own individual path. And so what works for one person is not going to work for another person. It may do, and if it resonates with you, then great, and take it and work with it. But if it doesn't, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that something else wants to be experienced through your being. And this thing about individuality just feels so strong right now. Okay, so I'm just going to tune and see if there's anything else I want to share. Just thank you for getting to the end of this video if you have. And yeah, I just send everybody so much love, and you are so loved. And yeah, this may feel like a really difficult time right now, and I really get that. And so I just want to extend love through my channel at this time, and this channel, and also my YouTube channel. And yeah. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being alive at this time. You are needed. You are wanted. You are desired. You are loved. And yeah, I look forward to bringing some more content through. So I'm just going to show you a bit more of what is here right now. Oh, I thought maybe I could turn my camera around, but I can't. So just showing the flowers, the light, the birds,